Welcome to the Spanish island of Mallorca. Want to know why I'm sitting on this train instead of sunning myself at the beach like all the other tourists? Well, the Tren de Sóller is a historic and really unique experience, and I'm going to show you why. Join me on my journey. It will take you back in time and let you enjoy some of the most beautiful landscapes on the island. Plus, you'll get to know the town of Sóller, located in what's known as the Valley of Gold. My journey begins in Palma, the capital of Mallorca, where the train has its very own station. If you want to ride the train spontaneously, you can only buy tickets from the box office. So, to avoid playing with fire, here's my top tip. Reserve your ticket online up to 7 days before departure, because the train can get busy and no ticket, no train ride. Everything looks like it's been frozen in time. The line has been in operation for over 100 years and runs on narrow-gauge railway tracks, but more on that later. Many train carriages have been in service since the line began operating in 1912. And we're off. I bought a return ticket for €32. There are only very few railway lines on the Spanish island of Mallorca, and this one is particularly beautiful. It connects the island's capital Palma with the town of Sóller, covering a total distance of around 30 kilometers. The views are spectacular. For the best view, sit on the right, facing the direction of travel. And if you're lucky enough to get a first-class ticket, you're going to feel a little bit like royalty. But getting from one carriage to the next can be a bit challenging. Wow, it really is quite an antique. Look at these incredible windows. Although apparently you're not supposed to hang out with them. Don't stretch your arm too far because you might touch the wall of the tunnel. En route to Sóller, the railway passes 13 tunnels and snakes around many tight bends. The narrow-gauge train handles them easily, allowing it to make steep ascents. In a short distance, the train climbs 200 meters. We can already catch a glimpse of Sóller. Did you know that the Valley of Sóller is also called the Valley of Gold? And Sóller is actually derived from the Arabic word for Golden Valley. It's not exactly known why the Arabs called Sóller, Sóller, but it's said that they were inspired by the color of olive oil and oranges. Olives and oranges have been cultivated here for over 1,000 years. The Serra di Tramontana mountain range is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Because this mountainous terrain offers fruit trees extra protection, the olives and oranges grown here are said to be especially aromatic. I really need to try some later. An hour later, we pull into Sóller train station. Wow, that was a really nice train ride. Time to meet station master Gabriel Porcel.
La línea del ferrocarril es la que permitió a la gente de Sóller pues, salir más del pueblo, porque estamos geográficamente envueltos por las montañas y ayudó bastante a lo que es el comercio y la economía tanto del puerto de Sóller como de Sóller. Por ejemplo, mi abuelo trabajó aquí muchos años como maquinista del tren y claro, ayudó económicamente a nuestras familias y como muchas familias de lo que es el pueblo de Sóller.
My journey doesn't end just yet, you'll see why later. First, let's check out Sóller and its unique train station. There's even a free art exhibition with originals from Picasso and Miró. Jean Miró and Pablo Picasso are world-famous artists from Spain. They were lifelong friends. Picasso often visited Miró, who spent many years living in Mallorca. The artworks on display are owned by the Railroad Companies Foundation. Wow. I have never seen a Picasso water jug before. It's pretty cool. In town, you can still get a sense of the wealth once generated by the region's trade in citrus fruit. Now it's time for an orange juice made with world-famous Sóller oranges. Oh wow, nice. That is lovely. The town also boasts a streetcar that looks like a miniature version of the Tren de Sóller. I'm hopping aboard to ride to Port de Sóller, some 5 kilometers away. Back in the day, this streetcar was also used to transport oranges to port, from where they were shipped out to the world. That is genuinely beautiful. These days, tourists and locals take the streetcar to relax by the seaside. My trip on the Tren de Sóller was honestly cooler than I could have expected. If it isn't enough to be on an antique train, you can then spend an afternoon exploring the small, quaint Sóller, and then, if it's a little bit too hot for you, a stone's throw away is this beautiful, sparkling water down at the port. All in all, it was wonderful. Is there a spectacular train journey on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments, and as always, like and subscribe.